Hi, Michael.
Hi,
Happy New Year to you.
good news too.
Can we just check whether Willian, Adama Traore and Tim Ream are available to play on Sunday?
Team Rim and Adama for sure not, and we have to keep assessing William. As I said last match, we expected him to be ready. The reality that he wasn't, and right now is really doubtful for the game.
After 3 defeats in the Premier League and no goals, how good though to have Jimenez back in the attack on Sunday?
It's really important for us, no doubt. He was in a great moment before that red card. That, in my opinion, was a harsh red card for him. But is what it is. But he was in a very good moment, like the team. We were scoring goals. We were in a good moment. Not just to we miss Raul, we miss William too, because coincidence or not, after the West Ham game when we had the Newcastle match where William didn't play. That game and Raul just played the first minutes. Of course, we played that game almost 70, 80 minutes with 10 man. Is always difficult to play in these circumstances. But the games after, of course, more the game against Burnley, the moments we did create and the chances to create more first half. Of course, we should have scored goal. In that situation, is not just who is the striker that is going to play, that is going to decide if you score or not. It's always better if you have all your players ready. And of course, with Bodo, we are stronger, no doubts about it. We cannot hide that situation. And it's good to have Raul back. About William, we don't know.
West Ham showed you how to beat Arsenal last night. What did you think, and can you repeat the performance that West Ham put up on Sunday?
It's not. You cannot have two similar games. Even if you want to replicate something, is not. Different teams, different ideas, all that stuff. I think we have to look for ourselves. Of course, look for Arsenal. The things that they are really, really strong side. Some weakness that we can see there. Try to explore, and look for ourselves. I think we have shown this season already that we can match them. Before West Ham, the result last night, I think just us and Tottenham, both teams took points from Arsenal at home. Was Fulham and Tottenham before the West Ham game. That showed that we know how to match, we know how to play against them, we know what we have to do. Of course, we have to hope to be in a very, very good night for us, to play at our best level, because just at our best level we can compete with a side like Arsenal. Let's hope they are not at their best level. That is what we want to do. Is the reality that West Ham they got the 3 points last night. Of course, as we expected, we watch a game, we analyze the game, not just that game, much more. But after that, we have our own idea. You have the way to play, and of course, we are going to try to be as more competitive you can, because there are 3 points for us to fight for.
Marco, after the Arsenal game, the transfer window opens. Can you keep your star players like Paulinho?
I'm not even speaking with the board about it until now. If you ask me, and I'm going to be the most honest possible with you, of course, till now I can say to you 100% sure we haven't received any approach about any play from our squad. As it's true, okay, we are full focus in the games in this December period that is really tough for everyone. But the reality that we haven't received any approach.
We understand, though, that a couple of clubs would like Vinicius and also Rodrigo. Would you be open to them leaving in January?
I would not like to talk about. I know that is the moment, and of course you can ask us about that situation or myself, but I don't look really to go in this direction, because I said to you that we haven't received any offer for any player, approaches, rumors about it. I'm not here to talk about this situation. If something is going to arrive for us, of course, the club is going to analyze. To be honest, and most honest possible, we are looking to strengthen the squad and not to lose important players for us.
Sure. Just one last one, if I could, though. Jay Stansfield's on loan at Birmingham, been doing really well. Mm-hmm. Have you spoken to Wayne about him, and would he be a player that you might be open to selling to another Championship club in January?
I've been speaking with the player, not with Wayne or with the former manager as well. I've been speaking with Jay. Of course, we are following him. The people that has his role in our football club are following him. He's much more in contact with him. Of course, I already did the same with him, even when he was called for the national team. Of course, I had a contact with him. We are really pleased with it. That was one of the reasons why we took that decision. After the last season, the spell he had in League One, of course, was really important for him to have if not in our team, a championship club that can give him the chance to play at very good level and really competitive competition, and he's showing that. He's scoring goals. He's their best scorer. I'm 100% sure that they are really pleased with him. It's the feedback that we have from the club, and it was the reason why he went, really.
So you want to keep him?
Let's see what is going to happen. If you decide something or not, you are going to know in the right moment. Yeah.
Marco, just finally, it's the final match of the year. It's been a really roller coaster year for Fulham. You have some great highs, 10th place finish in the Premier League, the Mitrovic saga. How would you sum up the year in general?
It's going to be a great feeling for us, believe me, to finish the last day of the year, to have the chance to play under the lights at Cottage, to be with our fans. And all year, I think we did share so many great moments with them. They should be proud of what we have been doing during the 2023, definitely. And I know that they are, of course, with some up and downs, as you said. Premier League is like that. This competition is like that. But great season last one, when you finish in a very good position, as you said. We're able to reach the FA Cup quarters final as well, something that not really often the club can achieve. This season already the semi-finals, and you are in a position that we give us a chance to fight for important things and good things for us in this season again. Of course, it's going to be very good feeling, and as a whole, the year, I have to say, that was very positive for this football club. If you ask me if I want more, of course I want. Is what I demand from everybody around myself and me as well, and you are going to fight for it. Thank you.
Hello, Marco.
Hi.
You managed to get a good draw against Arsenal back in August. Do you think your team is stronger now than they were in August?
Yes. Unfortunately, of course, with some, we miss some. When you miss 2-3 players that are really important for us, of course, we feel it. You can look for our squad as a whole in terms of numbers. It's not big. It's not the one of the biggest for sure. And some players, in some positions, we have more quality to cover some absences than in the others, and is what it is. We have to deal and to handle this situation, and I'm here to do it. If you ask me directly if you are stronger right now than that moment, yes. But I really believe that Arsenal is the same. They are in the same situation. Of course, beginning of the season, the market was open, a lot of rumors around. Our squad was not full complete in that moment that we played against them at Emirates. And of course, direct to you, yes, we are.
We've reached halfway in the Premier League season. Where do you want to go now compared to what you've done so far?
No, I want to improve. Is always the target. If you ask me right now what is in my mind, we have to play much better than we did last game against Bournemouth. The target for the next match is always, okay, we are talking about the game against Arsenal, one of the top sides in the league. Probably before the last night game was the team in better form in the competition, if I can say in this way, because the way they were playing, the way they are being consistent, of course, and it's not because one game that I'm going to change my opinion, or probably all of us, we are going to change our opinion. But before than that, to put our focus on Arsenal, all that stuff, their strengths, the way they can punish us, the problems that they can create for us, we have to look for ourselves. First of all, is always the way we look for it. And one of the things that we have to do is clear right now. Our aim is to perform much better than we did against Bournemouth, because it was not at normal standards for us, was not at the level that normal we play, and is not a level that we must play clear. This is the first thing to clear and to improve right now, and that we want for the second round. And it's always as a club. When I say as a club, it's in everything, not just on the pitch. I want to see the club keep improving in all the aspects that a football club in Premier League needed, and that's it. On the pitch, of course, try to perform as better as you can, because I really believe if you perform well, you are going to be closer to win games and to collect points for us, is what I want, and to make always us collectively and the players individual to be better every single day.
Overall, what's your assessment of the first half of this season? Does anything stand out or anything you're not happy with?
I'd like to see a little bit more consistency. Is the only thing. We have had very, very good moments, great ones, if I can say, in some moments when we really express ourselves, and in terms of performance and the results, they were really good. Other moments not so good, and you know, at this level, the most difficult thing, and is sometimes not, most of the times, what make a difference between the great ones is matter of consistency. You have to be always there every single match. You have to be always at your top level. And this is what I would like to see for the next round, because, as I said, we had very good moments. Other moments that, for one or other reason, we are not so consistent. We are not really at our best level, and it has to be our main thing to improve for the second round.
Do you feel like the last two results will maybe be a strength going into this Arsenal game, wanting a bit of a change of spirits?
Has to be, because normal, I have to say that since I joined the football club, we have been reacting really well for some of step backs that we had, and we as a club and our dressing room, they know, the players, they know really that we have been reacting well. I want to see the reality that I want to see that against Bournemouth, and it was not possible. We didn't perform it the way we should. Of course, we want to bounce back. We want it, but at the same time, Arsenal wants the same. That is the reality, but we want. And normally when we have these type of things, normally we react well. Let's hope we can react well for the next match.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Seb. Any more broadcasts at the back?
You talk about consistency. If you are to achieve that, how important is it to build up that squad depth?
Good question. And this is important, no doubts. We cannot, of course, it's the easiest excuse to talk when you miss some players to go in that direction. Of course, we cannot be always here talking about it, because we didn't have, for example, last 2 games or 2.5 games, we didn't have William and Raul. But of course, it's important, because it's going to happen during the season. You have some injuries, even if you not like, or some players, they can be booked or something, and can happen this type of situations. And of course, as more depth you have in terms of the same quality overall, I think it's going to be always better for us.
You've shown through the season that you can play some great football and beat good sides. How frustrating is it that you haven't necessarily got that depth you would prefer?
Okay, my job is to really focus the players we have, and if you have 19, 20 players at the level that we have, is to take the best from them, to push them to go forward, to demand more and more and more, to make them better every single time. What we can do behind the scenes to improve our squad, of course, I would like to see it. I'm open for it. I want it as well. But you know, one thing is what we would like to see. Other things, what is possible to happen. And of course, these two things has to be together for us to see the team and the squad improving.
Obviously, this time of year, so many fixtures, and you've got a 2-day extra break than Arsenal. They played yesterday. How much of an advantage is that for you, and do you sympathise with Mikel Arteta?
Okay, this is a completely, it's going to be a deep conversation if you have time to do it, because we played the 23 and we played 26. Arsenal played 23, just played 28. You are looking just for the next game, but you can look for the game before that. They had more 2 days to prepare the game against West Ham, for example, than we have. Okay, we almost didn't have a break. We didn't have a break in the Christmas period. Of course, we were here Christmas Day. We went to the hotel the Christmas day as well, and that's a reality. Okay, is what is going to happen next Sunday, but before that, they had much more days than us as well.
Give you an advantage though?
I don't see it as an advantage, because it's not just between 2 games. We are talking about Arsenal. I think they already played probably, 7 games this December month. We did play as well. I don't see many difference between one thing and the other.
And quickly on Arsenal, what makes them so good? They're obviously challenging at the top. What makes them so good in the pitch?
They are a top side, no doubts about that. They are a top side, and their offensive organization is really, really good. Their positional attack is that they can do it at a very, very good level, top level. They have the capacity, like we saw last night, to push back a team and to obligate a team to be really low. Difficult to press them really high, like we like to do always, is really difficult because they have the capacity to beat. And when they beat the pressure, they are really a tough team to face it. Okay, the quality that on the ball Shevchenko can give them to be the extra man in the middle, okay, is always a thing that they use really well, and they can create problems for them. And of course, the threat they have in attack line, when you have Martinelli, when you have Saka, Odegaard and Havertz behind your striker, they can be always a threat. They can punish any team. And in this country, of course, we have to be and to keep really well our organization, to stick together in some moments. They are pressing us for sure. They are going to put us under pressure in some moments. But of course, when you have the ball, we have to express ourselves as well. We have to have the capacity to take the ball from the pressure, because it's going to be really strong, the pressure from Arsenal on ourselves, and you know that.